Hi there, everybody. Yeah, it's Selena. You probably forgot about me because I'm only like in 2 or 3 episodes. But I'm Gallahan's little sister, and we're traveling with Grog and Crystal, and we were coming back to meet up with the rest of the Odd Guild. So I guess this is the preface, like they say. So let's just get on to the show. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sword Art Online, episode 18.5. We have a special hidden episode because the party got split, and we have our dear RL, Arzana Xerxes Zion, all alone away from the rest of the PCs, so say hi. His secret mission is still ongoing. He is not part of us quite yet. Sorry to blow your enthusiasm. So, I mean, you're just up top of the pit with Clyde.
And I guess they've already set off on their mission.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, what happened? It was like midday when they left?
I mean, they were just stuck down there.
Because we were talking about
the worms.
We gave them dinner before we...
Oh, did you? I just made them all eat rations. They all starved in my version.
Dude, he made dinner. Do we have all this dinner?
Oh, yeah,
up
you
here?
have all the dinner up here. He just forgot to bring it down.
Well, I guess that
It's a Thanksgiving banquet. It's a
How come Alistair didn't take this down? Where is he?
And he's just stuffing his face full of turkey right now.
Alistair?
Yeah.
Why aren't you down there with everyone else?
Who?
With everyone else? In the hole?
And he like jumps like doot, 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 up to the hole and looks down. Too late now.
What's the time?
It's like evening. It's getting dark. Or either already is dark. Took a while for Clyde to make all the food. There's turkey, there's mashed potatoes, there's cranberries, there's dinner rolls, there's corn, asparagus, lima beans.
I feel like we should set up camp and, well, we need to stay near the hole, but I'd rather not be right next to it.
So, we don't fall in later?
Maybe.
I don't want to slip and fall in a hole, if you know what I mean.
So, do we need to pitch a tent?
I'm not that great at pitching tents.
Oh, you...
I hear Wilson's really good at pitching tents.
Well, I can try.
I mean, we can try together.
Sure. I went camping once.
I've been... Yeah, we had a pop-up tent. So I don't know if that counts. There's like an inflatable thing. You just plug the little hose in and it goes... And then it goes... Yeah.
Oh, my grandma left me in the woods one day and I just had to fend for myself. She handed me a backpack and it only had a tent, a blanket, and a half-eaten slice of meat.
What kind of meat? Like
was
salami?
Ham.
Ooh. All right, well.
It was warm. And not the good kind of warm.
Okay, roll your survival.
Love you, Grandma.
Zion. Luckily you're doing this together.
And?
What's the total?
Oh, 5.
Yeah. 5?
5.
Total?
Yeah.
For your survival check?
Yes.
Okay. Clyde manages to pitch the tent.
Of course he does.
But in pitching the tent, you distracted him and he pitched another tent. And that hindered him in pitching the tent.
3?
No, just 2 tents being pitched, but one got in the way of pitching the other one.
Oh, so like a spacing error?
Yes. But there is a tent and it is pitched. There are actually 2 tents and they're pitched.
You get there, Clyde?
Yeah, everything's just right and he's like looking at you as you're like bent over like on the ground trying to like stick to like a rod like one to fit in the other hole so it makes a longer rod and so he can like prop up the tent.
So what you should know is that with that tent I was given, it got stolen by raccoons. So I don't really know how to pitch a tent. I would never got taught.
Raccoons? How?
Well, you know
why would they want your tent?
You know what they say? There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
Yeah?
I believe raccoons should be feared. They're devils.
Interesting statement. Okay.
They stole my tent and my ham.
I can understand the ham. Did the tent smell like ham? Was the ham like unwrapped, just laying in the bag?
It was a slice of ham.
Okay. The meat juices could
Maybe,
still like
I don't know.
percolate all over
So
the tent.
I survived in the wood with only a blanket. And what I mean by that is I climbed a tree, I put the blanket over my body, and I held on to a branch until she came back.
Which was how long?
28 hours? It was a whole day.
At least. Yeah.
But lucky for her, there was acorns in the trees. Acorns do not taste good, but they are definitely edible.
Well, luckily you don't have to eat acorns.
Anyway, yeah.
And he hands you a plate with a little bit of everything on it. You've got turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, asparagus, lima beans, all drizzled in, with gravy on top and a dinner roll.
Clyde, have I ever told you how much I love your food?
You know, you have. Everyone else should say it more.
I feel like they should. You don't get the appreciation you deserve.
You know what? I don't. And
he
he bends over the top of the hole and he shouts, "You don't appreciate me."
You think they heard that?
Probably not. But it's okay. It's good to get it out of your system. Don't keep your emotions pent in like that. Get it all out.
Oh, well, if we're releasing emotions here, I also fear squirrels.
It seems like rodents are a problem for you.
I got traumatized by squirrels when I was 16, so like a year ago. You want to hear the story?
I mean, we have nothing better to do while we're sitting at a campfire.
Yeah, we do have a bit of time.
One eternity later.
The rest of them I can see scampering up the trees. I'm like, oh God. Now, I have not only developed a fear for squirrels, but everyone thinks I am now crazy. And that is why I don't like squirrels. They are devils and should be killed on sight.
Well, the sun's setting as your story is being told and it's starting to get dark. Clyde chimes in. He's like, you know, they didn't have signs where I was. And by where I was, I mean on my family farm where we raised chickens. And I was the reason why they had to put up the signs. And it says, be careful with door latch. And my mother told me to go feed the chickens one day when I was 4.
Did you get locked in with chickens?
And they wanted the feed. I had a whole bag, but I was only supposed to give them a cup full. Chased me around, and I was told don't dump the whole bag because I've done that before. And last time my dad got really upset and it was a bad time, and I was chased around the whole pen for about an hour until my little sister found me. We now have signs.
That's rough, buddy. Guess we all have, you know. So do you fear chickens?
Oh no, we cook them in our restaurant, so it's a somewhat form of revenge.
You have a restaurant?
Oh yeah, my family owns the Cluck Bucket.
That explains why you're such a good cook.
Indeed, it does. But my favorite thing to cook is chicken.
I bet it is.
I could try and see if we can make a squirrel dish sometime. I don't know where we'd get them.
Well,
in
squirrel
this game.
jerky is a thing, but I don't want anything to do with squirrels. Ever.
Interesting.
They are the devil's creation.
I can understand that.
Just kidding. God created all of the animals. The devil possessed the squirrels.
So as you're saying this, the food has all been but eaten, and he's packing the leftovers away, and you're all settling down for the night. And we're all gonna go to sleep. So,
Is there only one tent?
there's only one tent.
Dibs!
Okay, you run in the tent. He puts his bedroll by the campfire.
Aren't you gonna get cold?
That's what the fire's for, I guess.
Fire's not gonna stay awake all night.
I mean, I guess I'll have to wake up. And I mean, you called dibs, so that just
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm gonna be vulnerable here with you, Clyde. I need to sleep with something.
Isn't that why you have Alistar?
I don't. It's not the same. It's not the same. I need to cuddle something while I sleep. It's
Okay. Roll a perception check real quick. No, you don't hear it. Okay.
I could wrap you up in a bedroll and make you like a dakimakura, a Japanese body pillow. What I usually sleep with.
Oh, I was gonna say like you're gonna make me a taco, but okay, that works too.
You're the chef here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you make the tacos.
And he opens up his sleeping bag.
I don't want a
basically,
taco.
And he grabs one side and he just kind of starts to roll. And he's like, "It's more of a burrito, but does this work?" And he's like kind of trapped in the.
Yeah, that works. I'll
But that-
bring it. You can come in the tent before you do that, because I am not dragging you. I am ready.
He holds the edge that it would unravel him, and then he slowly like sits on his butt and then gets on his 2 feet, and he slowly just starts to hop into the tent and lays down.
Cool. Hey, Alistair, can you keep a watch?
Yeah.
Make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Okay. I mean, there's a wild dog behind the tent.
A wild dog?
Yeah. It's gnawing on turkey bones.
Aw. Maybe I can keep it.
And you could just hear.
Can I look at the dog?
Sure.
Look at the dog.
Okay, you get outside the
Okay.
tent, you perception check.
Perception check.
It looks like a big doggo.
Hello, doggo. Are you friendly? You friendly? Alistair, what is it saying?
It says, "Hi, Zana."
Oh my god, it's a psychic dog.
And the dog walks up to you and licks you in the face.
Oh my god, it's a psychic dog! Clyde, there's a psychic dog out here!
What? Wait, and you just hear a bunch of stumbling, and then he knocks over the tent, and it falls on top of it, but his head's sticking out, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Nichia."
You know this psychic dog? Oh my god.
What do you mean you know this psychic dog, too? This
I
is
do?
This is M's wolf.
She had a wolf?
I mean, Snow's wolf.
She had a wolf?
Yeah, Nichia. Oh, she forgets about him a lot, but I always end up feeding him. That's why I have some puppy chow, and I can't get my inventory right. The tent kind
Oh,
of,
you're neglected. I'll give him some scritches. Are you? Oh, do you want to sleep in the tent with us? What kind of? Can you pitch your tent again, please?
I mean, one of them, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it takes him about 6 minutes to get out from under everything.
Why wouldn't I help him?
I don't know, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to help him. Okay, it takes like 2 minutes to move all the tent and then unwrap him out of the thing. And then he's able to pitch the tent again in like 3 minutes.
All right, I think we're ready for bed.
Whoa. Only you can prevent forest fires. And he puts out the fire.
There is no forest.
We're in a desert, idiot!
Well, we wouldn't want to burn the sand. Now, would we, Alistair?
And then the bird just looks confused and tilts its head and just kind of blinks. And he's contemplating, can you burn sand?
When you burn sand, it becomes glass, or at least when sand is
It's
superheated.
electrocuted. Is it anytime it's superheated?
Yeah. What? You thought the sand only became glass when it was electrocuted? It becomes glass when it's electrocuted because it's superheated.
Super hot, Quinn. Super hot. With a T.
Anyway, I think it's time for bed. Or bedroll.
Okay. So you all funnel your way into the tent and you all sleep for the evening. Once again, Clyde has made himself into a burrito.
Yes, I will grab the burrito and can Nichia be like sandwiching me so I'm in the middle?
Yes.
Beautiful. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you more.
Love you most.
Kisses. And you hear from outside of the tent,
Oh, you want some kisses too?
Caspian sticks his head in the tent and he lays down inside.
Love you too, Caspian. Kiss, kiss.
And he starts nibbling on your hair.
Yes, I love you too. It's okay. I do not care for my hair. It's okay.
All right. And this is how they sleep, all in one giant puddle of people.
Wait. I'll give you kisses too.
Chia?
Who is that for?
God.
Yeah, thanks. And he is bright red, like a Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree is green.
Is that when the lights get turned on?
Wait, the lights are off, so how would she know?
She can't see it, but he's blushing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say.
I wouldn't want him to get all hot and bothered.
I mean, his tent's already pitched, so.
Yeah, it's great. It's holding up nice.
Isn't it, though?
All right. Time for sleep.
She just falls asleep instantaneously, even though there is a wolf on one side of her, a horse at her head, a bird on her stomach, basically laying down nested.
Alice, you're supposed to be keeping watch.
Oh,
Make sure nothing.
but
He doesn't need sleep.
He wanted to join the cuddle puddle, but okay.
He can
Put
join.
out the
He can
light
join.
so he can't see.
So he's nesting
He has
on.
dark vision.
He's nesting on your belly.
That's okay.
And you are currently cuddling your body pillow of Clyde the burrito.
Yay! This
Poor
is
Clyde.
perfect. This is how I wish I could go to sleep every night.
With a body pillow man?
No, with a bird, a dog, a horse, and a body pillow man. All together.
She just wants pillows all around her.
Apparently.
You want a pillow bed.
Basically,
A bed just made of pillows.
that would be beautiful.
Feel bad. What if Clyde has to pee?
He'll power through it. This man would get urine poisoning before he moved.
Oh. All right, then. Roll.
We'll roll with it.
No.
He's fine.
Okay.
The man has an iron bladder. He had to endure very long car rides with the gaggle of his family.
All right. So we're sleeping for
Yeah, you sleep and you wake up. Roll for how well you sleep. You and Clyde are perfectly in sync and sleep in an equally adequate amount. Not the best sleep you've ever had. You blame it on the sand.
I blame it on all the animals in here, but I liked it anyway.
Precisely. And you all wake up in the morning.
All right. Do we need to unwrap the burrito?
He is still just clonked out. His head looks incredibly uncomfortable at a really awkward angle because the burrito is lifting his body up because there's 3 layers of...
I will position it differently. Clyde, I'll poke his cheek. Are you awake? Clyde? You do not want me to wake you up, I swear. I will wake you up in a not pleasant way for you.
She's even in my dreams.
Caspian, lick his face.
He licked his face. I didn't think she had that big of a tongue.
Caspian is a boy.
She changed her name to Caspian now? Okay.
Alistair, what do you suggest?
Peck his eyes out.
I don't feel like it.
Peck his forehead. Wet Willie.
I know exactly what to do. Can I expose his shoulder?
Sure.
I'll bite it.
How hard? Roll for Are you just gonna bite my shoulder? Ow! Never have I ever thought that my player would walk around the table to come up to me to bite my shoulder.
It was through your clothes.
No marks. Okay, it's legal.
I don't leave marks,
Okay,
but you
so,
do
yeah,
feel it.
He wakes up with a sudden jolt of pain.
Are you awake?
More so than I was before.
Good. I'll bite his shoulder again.
Why?
Are
Was that
you-
what woke me up?
Yeah, that
Why-
one was
why?
for punishment.
For what?
Dreaming about my horse.
When? No. It wasn't about your horse.
Was it about the horse?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No.
I don't believe I'm gonna bite his other shoulder.
Alex, could there be a better way of dealing with the situation than biting people's
I'm not letting go,
shoulders?
by the way. Still there. Am I on top of him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you want breakfast? I can make breakfast.
I think I've already eaten enough today.
What have you eaten?
I've eaten you, and I'm. I'm still under.
Oh my god.
Man does not know what to do with this and just starts trying to wiggle out of his burrito.
You taste salty.
Me, the GM, doesn't even know where to go with this.
It's how people usually taste.
If the listeners at home feel awkward, don't worry. I feel more awkward because I have to deal with this.
He was also bitten.
I was also bitten in real life.
I don't know how to describe how hard you bite someone. I just bite people.
Just roll for strength next time.
Oh,
Okay, more than average. It woke him up. Yeah, okay.
I don't want to leave a mark.
Okay, so was it appropriate?
That gave you an accurate representation.
Okay.
Sometimes I bite the GM when I want his attention. I'm kidding. No.
I do that.
Okay,
Well, not
biting, not my fetish.
darn.
Okay, continuing on. Clyde.
Wait, does Clyde say that?
Yeah. Like, yes, he says that. He does manage to eventually escape both his bindings and you being on top of him, and eventually throws you off, but gently, and you land on the remnants of his unrolled bedroll as he's getting up. What was that?
I'm not a pleasant person in the morning, and that's okay.
Okay, well, would you like something to eat, unpleasant person?
I would like something. Would you call me unpleasant?
No, you're a lovely person.
Okay, I would love something to eat.
What do you want?
Alistair, what are you in the mood for?
Fish.
What's Caspian in the mood for? Raspberries. Got it. I'll take a fruit bowl.
Okay. So, Clyde just makes up a fruit bowl for everyone, and even Alistar.
You got some raspberries for me.
It is consistent of raspberry, pineapple, cantaloupe, kiwi, and grapes.
Beautiful. Delicious.
And right beside you, as you were sticking your head in this bowl, the horse is doing the same thing. And he,
That is a
Delicious.
horrible sound in my ears, just so you know.
Delicious.
and Clyde's just sitting there, like picking up each piece with a fork as he's watching you eat. You and your horse eat this side by side and thinking, that woman gets me going in the morning.
Well, yeah. A bite will wake you up. So, what do you think we should do all day? This is gonna take all day today and maybe half of the day tomorrow for them to get here.
And he just pulls up his menu and starts pressing a bunch of buttons.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if they can hurry up.
Oh,
I mean, unless you wanted to do something, like we could go out on an adventure. Like a smaller adventure than the big adventure that we're on. Or we,
That's how encounters happen.
or I mean, we could
stay here.
and
Exchange
stories.
stories. Yes,
Or
that is what I was going to say.
What word with S were you gonna?
Secrets.
Secrets?
Sure. We can play the question game. I used to play this all the time with my dolls to get to know them better.
Sure. I did the same thing with the action figures, not dolls. And he looks like he's starting to panic.
Okay, so you can go first. Ask me a question.
What's your grandma's name?
Helen.
Sure, it wasn't Diane.
No. Helen.
Okay.
Everybody referred to her as Helen because she was part of the Hells Angels motorcycle group.
Was Helen her actual name, and that was just like serendipitous that she joined them?
It was
or-
her middle name.
What's her first name? Did you not know your grandmother's name?
I usually call her Graham.
It's a reasonable response.
Do
okay.
you know your grandma's name?
Yeah.
Well, shove it.
Sure.
It was Helen. Okay.
There was Mom, there was Grammy, there was Grams, there was Nani. I had a big family.
You had a lot of grandmas.
Yeah, I did.
You only had one.
Yeah, there were a lot of divorces in my family.
Well, my parents didn't really even show up for my birth, so I guess that counts.
That's pretty talented.
That's what I was told. Either that or whenever I asked Grams about my parents, she would say not nice things.
All right, well, your turn.
What's your favorite shoe size?
That's a really interesting question because, I'm supposed to wear a size 10.5, but I really prefer 11s because I like the extra room that they give.
I agree. I like the extra toes rooms. I usually wear guys' shoes in real life. I don't even know what my shoe size is in women's. One time I wore heels that a friend gave me from a stripper, and they didn't work out well.
Interesting. Wonder why.
Mainly because I had never walked in 9-inch stiletto heels before.
Really? That's first for you?
Yeah.
This story is just so sad.
I guess it's...
I mean, yeah, no, I was able to walk in them pretty fine.
It's Alistair's turn. Alistair, do you want to ask him anything?
Bird tilts his head.
What are you curious about, Alistair? I would say you can ask me a question, but you already know everything about me.
Thinking.
He's thinking.
I honestly don't know what this is.
What are your thoughts on pecking people's eyes out?
Pretty good question. I mean, I don't normally traumatic experiences with the avian folk. So, just almost I'm gonna go for a negatory.
Negative experience with that.
Yeah.
Most people do have that opinion, Alistair.
You should be on the other side. Maybe if we turned you into a bird, you'd like it.
Can we do that? Can I do that? Wait, never mind. I would never do that without your consent, Clyde.
It'd be interesting to see what it would be like to fly, but I don't know, like, if I'd want to be a bird. I know birds are food and I eat them and then be really conflicted because then someone could eat me.
I could turn you into a logriff.
A pterodactyl.
I don't know what that looks like.
What, you never like went to like Dinosaur Adventureland?
No.
Oh my gosh, a pterodactyl? They're awesome. They're like dinosaurs.
I
but
went
they're
to
the
Drug Adventureland, but I didn't get to do any of the rides.
I hear there's some crazy rides there.
Yeah. So my Graham tells
Some of
me.
them go pretty high.
So I'm told. They say it was fun. Some would even go far to say it is ecstasy to go on one of those rides, but
I hear a lot of people go there. Happens quite frequently.
it's all about the speed nowadays. But I don't really know. I don't know. My Grams never let me ride any of those rides. Got close to one, and I got reprimanded. My Grams was a tough woman, but she was a good figure in my life. She taught me how to punch someone in the face and knock out their cheekbones without hurting your knuckles. Because the first time I got into a fist fight, I busted all of my knuckles open.
Wow, that's why were you punching people in the foot? I mean, I gotta.
The man grabbed my butt.
Understandable.
I was 6.
Intriguing.
I knocked him out cold. I got a scar on my knuckle to prove it.
And she points to her hand. And then from behind you, you hear, is it my turn yet?
Who are you?
And you turn around and you see a rather large orc man. And Clyde shudders in his seat. Whoa. Wait, Grog, when did you get here? Oh, well, I mean, we didn't want to interrupt your little tea party time, but me, Crystal, and everyone else have been here for a while. And he points back behind you guys.
Dude, we had tea?
Well, I mean, I would assume you had like these little cuppy bowly thingies. They weren't really filled with much.
Oh, those were for the berries. I ate those. I'll wipe my face again. I was a little bit sticky.
So roll a perception check real quick. Okay. So you look behind you, and again, you get a better view of Grog. This man is a behemoth of a hulking figure, very incredibly muscular. Is a 7'3" orc.
You know what they say about tall men.
Indeed. And it's
they
true.
hit their head on door frames.
He does have a -2 in intelligence. He is illiterate. He does now. You also see right next to him is seemingly to you, a little girl who is, I'm trying to find her height. She is 2'3".
Okay.
With him is also
A giant and a midget. Okay, got it.
basically. And then 2 people who look like they are related, 2 blonde-haired individuals. One is male in large armor. He is about 6'2", and he has a little girl next to him who is 5 foot tall, also with blonde hair, blue eyes. They look very similar.
Clyde.
And then you do see a very familiar face walking a little bit further in the distance. Behind them, you can see where their footprints are trailing, and you can see a large, bulky black man carrying a literal pallet of rope, gears, and wooden frame.
Aw, hey, guys, what's that guy doing carrying all the stuff?
Well, I mean, I offered to give him help, but no, because he won the arm wrestling match, he gets to do it.
An arm wrestling match?
He's a big shot.
An arm wrestling match?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we always have them. We hold contests, but yeah, no, he's still a little upset. Crystal speaks up. He's still a little upset because he lost that one. So he's no good. I win to the undefeated champion of the tavern. It wasn't in a tavern. It doesn't count.
Was that Grog?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I want to beat him.
Okay. Do you challenge him to an arm wrestling match?
Is he here? Is
Grog?
Tiffany?
Tiffany's not here.
Yeah, I want to beat Tiffany.
Tiffany's not here. Who's Tiffany? You don't know Tiffany.
You said there is a big burly black man
Solomon.
who seems...
No, not Solomon. Samson. That's Samson.
That's... Oh, wait. You said he was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samson's black.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, big, bulky, muscular black guy, really long dreads.
Lucky for me, I love a chocolate man. That's
yeah,
my fetish.
he's currently okay. To give you a
Dark chocolate is so sweet and rich.
he is currently carrying a pallet that looks like it is 25 feet square.
Do I notice it's Samson who I've met before?
Yeah, you recognize it.
Clyde.
Yeah?
Clyde.
Yeah, what?
Clyde,
What? Yeah, what do you want?
It's
What?
Samson.
Oh, the guy we met on the dock?
Yeah.
Oh, he seemed pretty cool.
Wait.
What?
He rejected me for a date.
No, he didn't. He
Yeah,
just
he
said come
did.
back later.
Oh. Oh, so we still have a chance?
A chance at what?
A date.
Probably not.
What?
I mean, like, I'm sure he's a really busy guy and he's like nervously scratching his head as he's blushing.
Well, he's coming over to help us. He must have known I was here.
I mean, we just probably made friends with Grog and he just found a little bit. They probably hired him to do a job, but he probably has to get back. He seemed like he was a really hard worker and doesn't have time for like.
Well, we'll ask him when he gets here.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing dandy.
Why are you so sweaty?
What? I'm not sweating. It's the desert sun. It's heat.
The desert sun is barely up and it's like 7 degrees out.
It's very
70.
hot. I'm from
Is it?
yes.
Well, I hate to see you all hot and bothered, Clyde. Why don't you get yourself
Me
some ice?
too. And he just starts to walk towards Haku and
Anyway, Caspian, Alistair, come over here. Nichia, you can come too.
and when she walks over there.
All right, so I'll have my arm on Caspian, my
Okay.
other arm on my side, like
Okay.
in like one of those triangle formations, so Alistair can be on it,
Yes.
and Nichia under that.
Okay. Right.
I am Zana. It's good to meet all of you. This is my horse Caspian, this is my crow Alistair, and this is my new dog, Nichia.
Wow, Crystal, did you hear that? This lady has a dog that looks exactly like and has the same name as our guild leader, Snow. That's amazing.
Well, about that, I am actually borrowing Nichia from Snow currently because she's suffering from neglect.
Oh, so you're a dog sitter. All right, I've sat on many puppies in my day, too.
Dog sitter's a way to put it. Anyway, so the name's Zana, and it's nice to meet all of you. I guess I'm a part of your guild now, so.
Oh my gosh!
introductions?
I totally heard that we had a new recruit. Okay, so
well, me and Daniel.
so the little girl,
The little girl?
the 2'3" girl, walks up to you. She's like, "My name's Crystal."
I will sit on crisscross applesauce because I am tired. And I will shake your hand. Nice to meet you, Crystal.
All right. So and then let's see. That's Grog.
Wait. I want him to say his name.
My name's Grog.
Did
Did I say so? Crystal, did I do a funny?
I mean, I don't really think she just seems like a giddy person.
I think it's funny because when you say grog, it sounds like you have a frog in your throat.
What was it? I just say Grog. I don't understand what's like. I'm sorry, I didn't choose to speak this way. It's just how it happened. You don't need
It's
to
not
make
a
fun
bad
of
thing,
me.
dude. I think it's funny. I think it's good. It's a good thing.
It's all right there,
I'll
buddy.
put my arm
and she's
up
like-
for a fist bump.
And she's like, "Pat, he fist bumps you, and you take 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
It hurt. It was a very forceful fist bump."
Okay.
And as Grog's kind of pouting because you made fun of how he speaks and he's very self-conscious about that, the two other people come up behind him and you hear, "Oh, ha ha, it's all right there, my dear fellow."
What's so funny?
What do you mean? I mean this.
Are you laughing at me?
No, it's absolutely
Why are
not.
you
I'm
laughing at
trying
me? Are
to
you laughing at
encourage-
me because I'm a crazy
No,
bird person?
We have to laugh. We laugh with one another to raise each other's spirits and reach higher heights.
Well, I do like being higher.
Exactly. So we all achieve our goals together and strive for justice
So
because
what's
it
your
will
name?
always prevail. My name's Galahad, and he holds out his hand.
I'll shake your gala hand.
Oh, as a comedian, I absolutely love them. We had many bards in my court.
I'm not a bard.
Well, you are a comedian of sorts. That's most certainly sure. Your
Oh, I'm
quips must be
hilarious.
legendary.
I am hilarious. That is for sure. But a bard? No.
Right. And then behind him, the 5 foot tall.
Okay, so
girl
she's
steps in.
around the same height as me.
Hi, I'm Selena. It's nice to meet you.
What's up, Selena? I'll put him for a fist bump.
And
Do it.
She reaches out and she grabs your fist and shakes it.
All right, keep it there.
okay.
and then I'll release.
Okay then.
My Uncle Mike used to do that to me all the time.
You're overwhelming the guild. It's great. They're so overwhelmed.
And the guy in the back, I assume you guys met Samson. Is he here yet?
No, he's still a little distance off. He's carrying a bit.
Okay. And assume you met Samson. I'm actually great friends with Samson. That's a
Oh,
lie.
really? He didn't mention you.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, wait. He didn't mention me? He's not here for me?
What? No, I mean, we just found him after, like, we went to the town. We met up with him because Grog wanted to find him.
We stood him up. We asked him to one of the taverns. Said meet us at this tavern later, and we stood him up. Oh, wait. Never mind. We didn't. Snow did. That's fine with me. Anyway, sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, yeah, anyway, so, no, we just asked him to help because it looked like he could help with the carrying of that things, and because of it, we were able to get here faster.
Well, that certainly is helpful. All right, I have a question for all of you, and you must answer immediately when I point you.
Okay.
Grog, what is your favorite cereal?
Just Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
They're great.
They're pretty tasty. They've got like a little sugar on the wheat. It's pretty good.
Crystal,
Yeah?
what is your favorite color?
Blue. No, red. Wait.
It cannot be one that is listed in the rainbow.
And then it's teal.
Very nice. Handyman
Gallahan.
Gallahan.
the Brave.
Gallahan, if you had to choose between a bastard sword and a rapier, which
Sword.
one would you break first?
Rapier. It's tiny and puny and thin.
Okay, fair enough. And what's the other girl's name?
My name's Selena.
Selena. This is an important question you must answer.
No, I'm not good under pressure, but okay.
What?
Yeah,
Is
right?
your favorite finger on your body?
I mean,
You must list the hand and number of the finger.
you mean the what do you mean the number? Like,
You count. Do you count with your thumb first or with your pointer finger first?
I don't know. I didn't really ever think about it. I never really counted with my fingers.
If you wanted to keep one of your fingers above all of them, which one would it be?
kind of like them all. And she just starts breaking down and crying.
Oh, dang. All right,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
wanna
I'm
lose
sorry.
my fingers.
I'm not gonna take your fingers.
And Gallahan, like, kneels down on the ground and, like, starts patting her on the head and
I'm
trying
sorry.
to comfort her.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I'm sorry.
She's just working on it. She's a little brave little tyke, and she tries to stick in there through all of these things. But she'll be all right and chipper in just a few minutes.
Well, as long as she's sticking in there and doesn't have a stick up there, I'm good.
Mom, why are you crying?
The lady wanted to take my fingers.
You have a kid? I love kids. Well,
You stay away from my mom.
So on, you can now perception check.
Your perception's pretty high.
it's a total of 15.
Okay, so you do not see a child anywhere within the distance. The closest thing you see to a child is Crystal. But you do see on top of Selena's shoulder, there is a little tiny jumping spider that is rearing its legs at you and baring its fangs and hissing.
I saw that once before. I thought you were a hallucination.
I'm not a hallucination. I'm Mommy's girl. Name is Arachne.
I'm daddy's girl, if you know what I mean.
I don't... Mommy, what does that mean?
I don't know. I think it means like she likes her father or something, but
I don't have a father.
well then I don't know. But she wants my fingers.
I don't want your fingers.
You don't touch Mommy's fingers. I will fight you.
She can use her fingers for herself.
Thank you, Arachne.
And she just reaches over and pets you with her pinky.
Anyway, I know I already introduced him, but for the second time, this is Caspian.
And he kind of like stomps on the ground and flexes.
He is the most beautiful, the most regal, the most majestic horse you will ever lay eyes on.
Everyone's saying, and Crystal's like, I bet Grog could beat him in a race.
I don't care who can beat him. Nobody better touch this horse because if anything bad happens to him, I will kill everyone in the room and then myself.
It's a little dark, but okay. I mean,
The nice horse.
It is a beautiful. He is beautiful.
Do you mind if I pet your horse?
I do not mind at all. He loves being petted.
And Caspian does walk over to Selena and bows his head, and she pets him, and they get along well.
He says he likes you, by the way.
You can speak to him?
I'm a druid, so I can talk to animals.
Oh. Well, does he know how much I love him?
Of course. He says you pet him every day and that you feed him really well and that you give him a lot of attention. And he says he really wants that crown you promised him.
I'll get you that crown.
Mommy, is she okay?
I love this horse. I love him.
I think she's just a really proud mommy and she just loves her little horse.
Oh, okay.
Clyde, are you all right over there?
Yes, it took a minute for me to recompose my, make more food for everyone. And he brings out a cheese platter.
What kind of cheese?
All kinds of cheese. It's a giant cheese platter. There's cheddar, there's provolone, there's Munster, there's, a lot of different cheese. Swiss. I'm trying to think of all my cheeses.
Well, at least I know you'll always have my Jack. I hold up a piece of Colby Jack, like he'll have my back. When you have my Jack.
Okay. Clyde stabs his fingers as he's holding it up with one. That pun was a little cheesy for my taste, but
I wouldn't want to string it along.
Mommy, I'm scared.
why are your jokes so sharp?
Because they're great.
Not cheddar than mine.
Oh, if I ran a mile for every cheese joke that I had, I'd be shredded, man.
Mommy, I'm really scared. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't either, but they're kind of worrying me. I think they've made a monster.
Oh no, she's gone to the dark side too.
Do you guys not like these? Do you not like these puns, Grog?
I mean, some of them fly over my head.
Well, I guess that puts you in mozzarella.
And some of them are just stupid.
I guess you can't bear it.
And after a brutal series of cheese-related jokes,
Arachne takes all that damage of her health and dies.
she takes so much psychic damage from all the bad puns. You hear a giant thud as the wooden pallet was set down beside you.
That's cool. I'll slick my hair back. Hey, Samson. How you doing? What's up?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I know you?
You don't remember me?
Well, I meet a lot of people, so it's a little hard to tell who all I
Shed a
meet.
tear.
But
Don't remember me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean
wasn't
to offend anybody. It's not
memorable
my
to you.
intention or
That's
anything.
okay. It's okay. I'll. Can I reach up to pat his put
But sure.
my-
I mean, he's not that much taller than you.
It's okay.
He
I'll-
is 6'1".
Yeah, I just put my hand on his shoulder. It's okay. I'll make sure you remember me next time.
Oh, all right then. I guess I will get to know each other. I mean, I followed. I guess these are your friends. I followed them around because they said some people needed help.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people stuck in a hole, but they went exploring because we thought you guys were going to be here a little later.
So do I need to take this back?
Oh,
where
heck
I
no,
got
we
it?
still need
Or
this.
For what? Then
still
if
need
they
this.
left.
I have a question, Samson. You seem like a pretty strong man. Do you think you can perhaps bench press me?
I would hope so, unless you weigh.
Prove it.
The man literally reaches down with terrible leverage, picks you up with one arm by your ankle, and lifts you 10 feet in the air.
No, not like this. I said bench press. This is just deadlift. This doesn't prove anything.
What do you mean this doesn't? Fine. And he lies down on the ground and puts his hand at the appropriate position, shoulder width apart.
Do it.
I mean, is someone gonna put? And Grog's like, "Oh, I got you," and Grog picks you up by the waist and puts you on Samson's hands.
Yes.
And then he just starts cranking out a couple of reps.
Okay, you have thoroughly impressed me. Consider me impressed.
And Crystal leans over, climbs up on Grog's shoulder.
She does realize that he was carrying like 30 tons in the wooden pallet that he just drug 10 miles through the desert.
Yes, I do.
So
Yes, I do.
just quick question. Why do you think he couldn't bench press you then?
Oh, I didn't think he couldn't.
Then why did you want him to?
Because that's my fetish.
Crystal, being one of the only people who is intelligent enough to. Interesting choice.
There's more. Where that came from.
Concerning.
Concerning.
Snow's standard of who she lets in the guild must have dropped dramatically.
I take offense to that. I'm a really good fighter.
I'm sure you are. I'm just saying we've got. Well, I mean, we're all a bunch of oddballs here, so I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. You've got a lot of weird people.
All right, can I get off of Simpson now?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
Just say that to me like you mean it.
I mean, no, you seem like a really great person, and we kind of are. We are an
Oh,
odd
but her
bunch.
standards dropped.
Well, I mean,
For me?
no, they dropped long before. I mean, look, she let Clyde in. Hey, I take offense to that.
Clyde is an essential part of the team. He makes us delicious food that honestly I would not want to live without.
I mean, that's very true, but I mean,
Also, he makes a great body pillow.
I mean, he makes a good body meat shield from what I've seen.
He does have some good meat.
I mean, the man does make really good jerky.
He does. I actually didn't know what his name was for like the first day or two that I was traveling with them, so I just referred to him as Jerky Man. I felt like Jerky Boy would be a little bit,
A little demeaning.
demeaning. So Jerky Man.
All right, well, are we gonna get on our way and try and help our compatriots?
You mean wait for them until they come back to the hole like they planned?
I mean,
Because there's no need for us to get stuck in that little dungeon down there either.
we could at least start building the rig. That way, when they get here, we can immediately lift
We
them out.
could start building the rig. That'd be a great idea. Good job.
Thank you. I was the leader and captain of the guard over it.
I didn't ask for your life story.
Oh no!
But nonetheless, still interested.
Ah, thank you. It was actually a really heartening tale.
And he goes on for 3 minutes telling you about his life.
Interesting. Intriguing. I would be more inquisitive, but there's more people here.
So I guess you guys are going to start working on that. I'm just going to get you to roll a couple of rolls to see how the progress of building the structure goes. You have both a crit and a crit fail working for you. Okay. I mean, how many times have you rolled? What?
4.
Okay.
You say
Roll
more?
once. I just need you to roll once.
Oh no, he was rolling for
I
multiple
needed to-
characters.
Yeah, I had to roll once for each of the characters. You just roll once. Yeah. Okay, I know. Well, yeah.
Maybe it'll crit again.
Hey, there you go. It does. There you go.
Look, I predicted the future. It crit again.
Clearly. You all do manage to rig this up, and it actually goes really quickly. You've got all the proper things. You got the beams, the balance weight, the pulley system, the rope, all
Who's
that
all
set
helping? Everyone?
up. Everyone's working together. So they connected a bunch of really long beams. So they put a couple of beams together to expand the entire length of the pit. And there's just a crane pulley. And the plan was that Grog and Samson are going to hoist anyone up over the pit so they could get out.
Nice. Good job, everybody. High fives all around.
And everyone gives high fives. And you notice that there was only one person who was not aiding in building.
And that was?
Clyde. But so you all notice this and make your way back to the tent. There's a giant banquet set before you.
Aww.
I'm not really that good at the building of things and stuff, but I figured you guys, for all your hard work, deserve a post-build feast.
It was good. Went good. What time is it?
So it's probably around like 4.
Yeah, that's good. Cool, Clyde. Come here. I want to pull Clyde aside real quick.
Yeah?
Clyde, I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders. I need to be straight with you.
Okay.
All right, can you be straight with me, Clyde?
I do believe that I'm straight.
Clyde, throughout the days that we've been together,
It's been like 3.
something has touched my heart,
Mm.
and that is your food. I do not think I want to live without your food.
Touching. I mean, I had a lot of that. Thank you. No one's ever really appreciated me in such a way.
Will you cook for me?
Always.
Wait, I need to kneel down
Yeah.
on one knee.
Okay.
Will you cook for me?
His eyes start tearing up and he starts crying. Of course I will. I'll always cook for you, son.
Yes. Beautiful. I'll give him a hug.
And he hugs you back and embraces you.
This is good. I'm going to get on his back.
What?
What?
What? Where did this come from?
No, like like you're giving him a hug, but then I'm gonna, walk around him and get on his back and stay there like a koala.
Okay. So you walk back into everyone eating. And he's like, okay, so I have dessert if anyone wants it. I made a fruit pie.
And everyone's like, I don't mean to alarm you, but it looks like you got a little something on your back there.
She's fine. Everything's good. Just dessert anyone. And he,
I decided to embrace the koala side of my family.
interesting. I didn't know that that was an option in this game.
Well, my grandmother said my father was an animal, so I assume it's a koala for my need of, grasping onto things.
Well, you know what you can grasp onto? You can grasp onto a piece of this pie. And he cuts you a slice.
Do I have to get off?
No, I can feed it to you.
Sweet!
So he starts dishing out a slice of pie to everyone. All right. So
Can I whisper into Clyde's ear? I find it hilarious that you're keeping your shoulders completely unprotected.
I didn't think that. I mean, there's a lot. I don't really have I'm trying to work in pie distribution.
You're right. Not now.
Okay. So everyone starts eating their pie. He passes out whipped cream and everything. And you're all about halfway through, and you receive a message
From
Snow.
What does it say? Wait, how did she message again?
Hey guys, we just got out of the cave and we met up with Lonnie, and she mentioned something that made me suspicious about the stuff she gave us. Do not eat the pomegranate, Clyde. Do not cook it. Do not feed it to anyone. I'm very concerned about this. Love, Snow.
And Clyde reads this and starts sweating and shaking a little. Everyone roll a will save.
Yes!
He was feeding it to me. How could I resist?
Okay, I'm rolling for everyone. Okay. And everyone collapses on the ground. And that's where
Everyone?
we're ending out the episode.
All right.
Wait, did Clyde eat it, or was he busy
Oh,
feeding
no, he
her?
ate it.
Oh.
Everyone ate a slice. Everyone ate a piece, at least a little bit. And you all collapse on the ground.
Nobody thought to perception check the pie. Nobody thought to ask what was in the pie.
And this is where we'll be ending. See you all next week.
All music has been provided by Eric Mattias at soundimage.org and our very own RL, who plays Zana in the Sword Art Online Odd campaign. If you are interested in obtaining some of the tracks written by RL, as well as bonus episodes and early releases, you can get them on our Patreon by supporting us for simply $1 a month. The links will be in the description below. Enjoying our show so far? Please consider leaving us a review on your favorite podcasting apps such as iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, etc. You can tweet about the show using #TheOddOnes. That's AOD, odd. We will parse through the posts and select a few names to use for NPCs in our future episodes. Thank you for sticking around as we strive to continually improve our content and storytelling. Odd Snow out.